And we're back. Human Nuggets here with some more Project Zomboid content for you today. I'm finally back. This will probably end up being the second video I upload, but it's the first one I'm recording after finally getting my computer set up at the new house. And my computer is a lot happier here because I have a lot more space, so airflow is much nicer and temperatures are way down. Like my GPU, I haven't seen go above 80, whereas it was hitting the max temp of 91 half the time before. So, you know, that's a big deal. This will be, you know, I asked for you guys to comment down below last time what we should do next, if we should keep this going or end it here. And nobody said anything, so this will be the last episode. We'll, you know, get the gas station set up, we'll get this place set up, and that'll kind of just be like, yeah, theoretically we could survive in the long run, and anything that happened to us would just be us being a bit stupid. Now, obviously, when the next build of the game comes out, I'll probably do a new series then, but in the meantime, you know, Season 3 of Call of Duty will be out, so I'll have new weapons to work towards, and I'll just kind of focus on getting that, like, the weapons mastery finished. Because, you know, I've committed to it, and I should have a lot more time to kind of do stuff now, because I don't have to worry about keeping people awake and all that kind of stuff. Like, obviously, it's all still got to work into my work schedule, because, you know, I'm nowhere near making money off YouTube, so I do need to prioritize my actual job in order to survive and pay rent and do all the jazz. I figure we may as well just like clear out all the zombies on our way if we can. You know, if there's groups that are too big to handle, we won't worry about them, but, you know, killing things is something we have never struggled with at almost 1200. Our biggest enemy is fatigue. And the last episode randomly took off in comparison to all my other Zomboid videos. It got like 140 views or something, I think, the last time I looked at it. You know, barely any view time. People weren't sticking around to watch the whole thing. But it still just kind of caught me off guard seeing them numbers. Same with the most recent Call of Duty video on, second most recent by the time this is done, but the Bryson video did really well. Oh wait, hang on, I think the engine's dying already, so I probably shouldn't run anything over it all. But yeah, like, if we have a source of gas, which I don't think I think I stupidly didn't bring any gas cans. But yeah, once we have generator set up at the petrol station so we can get quote-unquote unlimited gas, because there is actually a number of gas randomly generated that you can siphon from each of the pumps. But yeah, like, once that's set up, we'll have gas for cars, for the base, for when we want freezers going after a harvest. And just like... yeah, like, a stupid mistake at some point would take us down. Like, all it takes is one, but especially if we continued pursuing the tailoring that we'd started last time, the risk of a stupid chance would decrease further and further. With respawn turned off, we could never truly clear the area, but the number that respawns is such a minute amount that once it's cleared out, like, as long as you don't completely zone out, you're never in real danger. Especially like the base we chose, even though I didn't cheese it with composters or anything, it's just like 99% of the walls are tall fences that they can't even target because they aren't player built, that we may as well just have cheesed it. You know, there's buildings like that in every town. Some of them are more ideal than others based on their relative location to other things. This is definitely the most powerful character I've ever made, even like when playing online with mates. None of them come anywhere close to the potential power of this guy, just one-shotting most things. Although, like, I do forget sometimes that we're playing on the Survivor preset difficulty instead of Apocalypse. You know, that will make a pretty drastic difference, but it's still just the potential is there. Thinking about it, we never really had any problems with helicopter events either, which does deeply surprise me. Like, we mostly got jet events, which are meant to do things. Like, they're meant to kind of lure hordes around, but it never seems to actually do anything. And then yeah, like, other than that, I can't remember if we had, I think we might have had like one actual thing and I didn't even notice us, so it went away like instantaneously. I could always hotwire that motorbike if I wanted one. But then this is like one of the more important stores for most people. Like, it's useless to us. But, you know, you break your way in here. You know, you can just bust the bars off one of the windows or something. You don't have to take down the door, which is definitely a lot slower. And then yeah, this is a... Oh, that actually scared me for once, because I was trying to think of what I was going to say next. But yeah, like, So much loot here for if you're after firearms. Big warehouse, like I'm not even gonna touch it. There's no point. But so if you do like take the base that we used, you're nice and close to that. Or like just kind of, I think it's the main one down in this half of, oh, kind of corner of Louisville. I know there's at least a few of them around, like in the mall and such. There's can you decide which side of the fence you're gonna be on, buddy? I don't want you managing to crawl along and kill me that way. Fuck off. Drowsy now, which is why I'm doing like no damage. Neat little car. We could use that to like really clear out the area. If I was sticking around for the long term, I probably would. I'd just set up some fireplaces next to the car, turn the siren on, let everything burn down. And maybe that'd go terribly, because I don't know if you can explode fuel pumps in this game. Because sometimes on-fire zombies will just wander off. And unfortunately it doesn't look like there's the good kind of freezer in here. That's a pain in the ass. I wouldn't care about that if it weren't for the fact that we're tired. So... yep, I'm gonna get in my car and... go somewhere until I have slept, because this is Louisville. You know? It hasn't been a threat, but it is still Louisville. There is a lot of things everywhere trying to kill us. So that gas station is going to get very overrun. Oh, that's bringing in things from a lot further away than I thought it would as well. Surely they're just happening to be wandering that way and that's not reaching that far. What? Where the fuck did they all come from? Alright, looks like this is going to be a lot more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, you know, quick little 10-minute finale video, because we weren't under much threat of anything, but that alarm has really done a number on us. And all for nothing, because we could have just put the generator down and not gone inside. There's a specific kind of freezer that we want if you're trying to be efficient. It's the little chest freezers that say ice on them. They can store the most in them. Unfortunately, it was the middle of the night when we woke up. So this is going to be a pain in the ass. Maybe I should stick around here, but I don't really have a whole lot to do that would be sticking on theme with what we're trying to get done, so we'll just play stupidly. I was just resting here because I was like, you know, I was being too stupid. Like, I made it this far down, fighting back through the night. And then, of course, there's a helicopter event. I don't want to... I think it's still at the point where it'll only shoot Z's. I don't think I've heard the air raid siren, but I could be remembering wrong, and I don't want to risk getting shot because, oh boy, is getting shot hard to recover from. Because half the time you'll get the bullet lodged in you and everything, and it's a big thing to recover from. What are the odds of that happening? Like right after talking about how it hadn't happened, you know? So I don't know if that'll be bringing more Z's into the area, if it'll have drawn some away, or if it'll have ultimately had no effect. Oh, that was almost bad. But yeah, I fought my way along the road. I did actually run into some pretty big groups, and I was just like standing in the headlight beam so I could actually see, because like if they're wearing dark clothes, it's pretty damn near impossible to even tell if there's a zombie there at all. In any other playthrough, like even if I was using guns, I probably wouldn't have taken this many on at once. I would have tried to like sneak up, get spotted by a couple, draw them far enough away, and do that rinse and repeat. But just the sheer power is amazing. And once we get there, it'll actually be good that we've gotten through one of the windows, because I'm out of the canned food that I brought. And we still have a ton back in the truck at home, but I didn't want to, you know, bring too much with me, because I thought I was just going to be there and back. Today I probably should have grabbed more before leaving, but I was impatient. Woo. Oh, saying that makes me think about how long it's going to take to clear out the petrol station. Because, like, while that was decently quick for how many it was, there's going to be so many. Because that's, like, you know, where the alarm sound is actually coming from. Looks like it's a tub of margarine for lunch. We're already fully depressed, so it won't make a difference. Apart from keeping us getting fatter. We're almost at the point where we're too fat, you know? We're just fucking yo-yo dieting. Yep, that's a lot. I mean, this is almost what I was expecting it to be like to begin with, because I've seen gas stations this packed, not in Louisville. And after saying about how I forgot gas cans last time, I still didn't grab any when I was there and had to come back again. I really should have just stuck around till morning and thought things through. Combat's going great though. Ooh, 1400 almost. We've gone up a couple of hundred kills today. Can't remember exactly what it was to begin with. I think it was 1100 and something. So. It was almost more packed back up the road a bit. No, it's not like there was just a couple here, but certainly wasn't hard to take on with our admittedly strong build, but you know. Still not too many, they're just coming from angles I don't like, as in behind me. Look at that. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we got a couple of gas cans. Oh, yeah, 2 gas cans. That'll just help fill up the generator a lot quicker. Bit of a shame that there was no... Was that antidepressants I saw there? No, painkillers. These do reduce it by a bit, but you know, the actual mathematical number will be like 120 or something. That did 10 to unhappiness. Ooh. Maybe it was like really overrun and they just wandered off. It dispersed really quickly if that's the case. We're already getting tired again. Not just tired this time, but exerted as well. So that's a pain in the ass. We'll want to try and keep combat to a minimum from now on then. This is actually my first time using a generator in the game. I've never actually made it this far, funnily enough. I have a gas can, don't I? Yeah, why can't I? Okay. It just wasn't playing the game. And there we are, generator at the gas station. I can apparently see through my car. Yeah, if you wanted to min-max, you'd like disable all the lights and fridges and all that, so that your generator here doesn't burn through fuel more than it needs to. You know, there's a couple of zombies left there, but I'm too tired to deal with them effectively. Oh fuck. Tried to kickflip my fucking truck. I'm surprised that didn't just break. See, like, this is just... the AI wanders in to fill up empty areas. It's like they're not even following the noise, they're just like, there's no zombies in this chunk, there's more in this one, so we'll just have a small horde move across to even up the numbers. Oh, I really gotta be careful of those corpse piles. Honestly surprised that, like, both the car flipped back over without me having to drag it along with a different car. And just that, like, we didn't straight up die from it being a crash. Maybe the front of it actually needs to hit something for it to count as a collision in that way. I don't know. There's still so much about the game that I just don't know the mechanics of. And that'll be our final zombie kill. Because in here somewhere is an antique oven. Oh, I've had antidepressants this whole time. But yep, we grab the antique oven. Why can I not grab the antique oven? What if I move pretty much everything into the backpack? There we are. I was just too close. Like, I would have been over the maximum limit with it in my inventory, I guess. But yeah, we grabbed that. That means we have a wood-powered way of cooking and boiling water. That is rapidly killing us from how heavy it is. But I connected the generator we grabbed on the way back out the front. It's not turned on because I'd only really turn it on when wanting to have the freezer running. And there we are. So like you just counts as a fireplace, so you add fuel, like your wood fuel, and then you can light it and stuff, as opposed to just like turning it on like a normal stove. But yeah, so we got farms built, enough food in the truck to last until the plants grow, and even if it's not, we're right next to the housing estate where I don't even think we were taking food from the houses we've already looted, so we could go through the cleared houses and just eat what's in the freezers. But yeah, generator at the house for freezer, generator at the gas station for getting more gas. And I think that just goes to show that we could just continually survive until making some stupid mistake, like the housing estates full of already killed zombies to level up tailoring. It's kind of just... I won't go out in some blaze of glory where I try and take on a stupid amount of Z's in case we want to come back to this series at some point. Because if people ask me to, I'm happy to continue it. I'm just not sure what I would do next, what like interesting content I could make from it. So at least for now, this will be the last episode in the series. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.